How's my beard right now? Is it as ugly as I think it is?
Right.
Not good. You're not being honest with me, Michael. Fantasy Underdogs here. We're talking about Baker Mayfield right now. Riggio, what is the most interesting stat that you have with Baker Mayfield?
Interesting stat Baker Mayfield had last year I would say would be the rookie passing TD record of 27. He surpassed Peyton Manning.
That's pretty damn good. But also on top of that, he didn't break the interception record like Peyton Manning did that year.
This is
so
true.
That's a move in the right direction, and that's basically saying that he's going to be better than Peyton Manning.
We can only hope. I like Baker, though, man. He had a great rookie season. He led that offense. Once he came in, the locker room changed, the chemistry of the entire offense. Once they got rid of Hugh Jackson, Freddie Kitchens came in, that offense was rolling. They were giving all the teams trouble, man.
No, it's really good. It's really good. And honestly, just going into next year, I think we have a lot of reasons to expect improvement just for the fact that they signed Kareem Hunt this offseason. While he's surrounded by a lot of controversy, you know that he's going to be there for the next 2 years. Him and Chubb as a combo, that is probably the best 1-2 combo for running backs in the league. He's going to be able to do a lot of good things with play action and a lot of dump offs to the running backs that can only help him with his security blanket while improving as a passer.
Another stat that I wanted to add on to Baker Mayfield, one that I found pretty exceptional, was Player Profile has a stat called money throws. Baker had a total of 28, which made him rank number 6. Now you ask, what is money throws? Money throws are passes that require exceptional skill and athleticism, as well as are performed in critical moments of the game.
So he's clutch, in essence. I like that stat a lot. We'll use that going forward a lot. Now, reasons to be a little skeptical on Baker Mayfield is the fact that I'm not a big fan of the wide receiver talent. Jarvis Landry isn't used like he was in Miami, so he loses a lot of value. Unless Antonio Callaway makes some big steps going forward, I think that's an area that they need to improve. Maybe Njoku gets a little better, but they need a better deep threat. They need a better, honestly, short threat, because Jarvis Landry isn't the kind of guy that we thought he would be in this offense, and maybe he just doesn't fit, which honestly could be a problem.
I don't see Jarvis Landry not fitting. I do think he needs a compliment. That is something they really need to look at in the draft that's coming up. They got a bunch of good players, DK Metcalf, N'Keal Harry.
Yep. I like Metcalf a lot. He is a big dude.
Marquise Brown, that's another guy. There's a bunch of receivers coming out in the draft that they're probably going to be investing in a lot of time, doing research. So that's someone they could do. Possibly maybe sign someone free agency. I know there's not many top-notch receivers. Maybe trade for Mr. Antonio Brown. What do you think?
Yeah. We say that for everybody. But the only question, the last thing I wanted to touch on really quick was the fact that Freddie Kitchens has never been a head coach on any level that he's ever coached on before. That's very scary to me. I want a guy that's had experience in this position. You're a leader of men, and you're leading an NFL football team, and that's your first experience as a head coach. That scares me. I want someone with a little more experience with a young quarterback like that.
Okay. I get it, but that's Baker's guy. Baker wanted him. He said, I want this guy as my coach.
For a few games. We'll see. I might say Greg Williams was his guy. He led that team very well, and he's had a lot of success. But, as a head coach, he hasn't had success either. So there's a lot to be said there. Yeah. And, honestly, with that wraps up the Baker Mayfield segment. Fantasy Underdogs, signing off.